So was it worth it? Welcome back to the show, everybody, and this is finally the RIP review. We're going to tell you everything that we learned about going to RIP at Download 2025 and everything that you might need to know if you want to get tickets for RIP Download 2026. So,
we're going to be covering everything cabin with an ensuite.
Yes.
Going to be covering Park Farm with a caravan.
Mm-hmm.
We shall be discussing our experiences last year with a Bedouin tent, or Bedouin as Past Robin has called it. We will also be discussing the classic cabin for free and everything RIP.
Yes, so there's going to be bits of it that we're going to sort of watch through and talk over at the same time of the footage that we got, but there'll be some bits that we just play the footage and we go from there. So, ready to get into it?
See?
What's first?
Yes.
What's first?
Parking and check-in.
Okay, parking and check-in. Let's get into it.
Okay. Let's watch what we put. Oh, you know what? That parking was...
That's like the first memory of getting there, isn't it?
It was just so easy.
It was.
Like, we parked up and this bit that we're walking now, it was just so easy. It was 2 seconds away, and I think the weather probably helped.
It did, and the staff were really nice as well.
Yeah. Oh, there was a bit here where they were like, are you guest or are you RIP? And they guided you wherever you need to go. And we got there probably about 11 o'clock, didn't we? We were there for like gates and it wasn't chocker.
Yeah.
Oh, the Airstreams, man.
You want to talk about them a bit, don't you? They were so good.
They look so good. There was so many of them.
They're
as well.
so expensive though.
They are, and to be fair, I don't know the prices, so I can't even like pretend that I know the prices. I'm just going to pause here because of that group of lads that we've just seen.
Oh, yeah.
So basically, why are you smiling at me?
I don't know. I don't know what you're going to say.
I've spoke to you about this, like I'm like, anyway.
What group of lads?
So,
Those ones?
No, just before it, there was a group of
okay.
lads at the side there, but basically, it looked like they were getting a tour from someone from RIP.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
So, like, it is quite expensive, and I'm sure it's like about $5-6 grand for, you can only get them for 5 people as far as I'm aware. They may have changed it this year, but when I've looked previously, because we were and ahhing going with Suzanne and Chris, but then it was the extra person, and it's about like, I'm sure it's about 1,300 a person.
Yeah.
So that was really, does that add up to 5? Yeah, it's well more than $5 grand, isn't it? But
Do the maths afterwards if you'd like.
I don't even want to do the maths now. But the fact that you get a tour says it all. They look amazing. I think it's more the experience you get with it. Like there are definitely cheaper options in RIP. You do get a lot for your money, but it is very expensive. And then we go on to the Bedouin tents. Can we just pause that a second?
Yeah.
So them Bedouin tents, Suzanne and Chris had them last year, and they were massive, they were big, they were fantastic, they were beautiful. However, for the download year, the new download year, it did get flooded.
Yeah, it did.
It got like under the carpet, that was the issue, so they would have had to literally replace the entire carpet. It's a Moroccan themed tent and it's beautiful. Get a massive bed in there, like bed with a frame it's called, but you get it all like catered out before you get the duvet, your pillows, it's all fancy. Somewhere to hang your clothes, your little bedside tables, you get like electricity. It was so Moroccan themed.
Yeah.
Like, you walk in and you're like in Morocco, it was lovely. But I think like they said they had to keep on picking up the clothes, and you know
there's so much water that got in there,
and there was nothing Download could do about it. Like they went in and like not essentially complained, but were like, come on, can you help us? And what are they meant to do? Like unless they replace like the entire like underground, which was like the only day it didn't rain was Sunday, so what are they meant to do? So I think they enjoyed it. It was about 1,500 per person. So it was definitely over $3 grand for the 2 of them.
That's just a thing to watch out for the Bedouin tents. Really, if it does rain, you're like in a regular tent essentially at that point. So you do have to be careful.
For the amount of money that you pay, you've got to think about that. Whereas, like I say, the classic cabins that are coming up now, they're off the ground.
Yeah, I think the hard standing stuff is you just get more security.
Well, yeah, I can imagine the same with these yurts here. Like they're on the ground, aren't they? So they'll just have a carpet or something underneath there. And
I think they do have carpets in when I walk
Yeah.
past them.
Oh,
But these
yeah.
ones here, the classic
yeah, classic
cabins.
cabin. So we stayed last year, 2024. I'm going to pause that right here. We stayed in 2024. What's your experience of that?
Yeah, so in 2024 there was 3 of us, so you get it's sort of usually just get single beds if it's the 2 of you, but then there's like a bunk bed situation if there's 3 of you or 4 of you, and it's quite basic. It's very much garden shed vibes.
Yeah, it's very cramped.
Yeah,
That's-
with
if
three
there's
or
three of
4
us,
of you,
yeah,
it is
yeah.
very cramped.
And there's
but-
not a lot of light in there, so you've got like one singular light bulb in
Yeah.
there, which is, it can get really dark because it's all just like, it is just a garden shed.
Yeah, there's no windows, is there? Which is
Yeah, so
sounds obvious, but
we
you
were
know.
with Alice who likes little sleeping.
Oh yeah.
And we're up like first thing to go and get a shower. So
Yeah.
it's like you feel really bad, so you can't put the light on, and there's this like little tiny window that you can
Yeah,
open, and it's
yeah.
like, oh for fuck's sake, it's just not enough. It was, I'm sure it was about 800 quid each for the 3 of
Yeah.
us. It goes up more if you have 2 people. So there's like classic hut for 2, 3 or 4 people. It does go up, like if you're in, like the less people there are, basically the more you are, you're still paying it. Like you're not, so if there's 4 here and there's 2 here, when you've got 4, you're not paying, like, you know, if there was 2 here, you're not paying like double each, basically, essentially, to get the same as the 4, but you're still paying like a much higher fee as 2 of you, and 4, you're still paying probably a higher fee than you would expect if you've seen a 2 people one. I don't know if that makes any sense.
I know what you mean.
But no, it was good, and then you can see this like little back bit here that opens out.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah.
So that's really nice. So we done that on a couple of rainy days last year, where we just opened that
Yeah.
up because like it's not coming in.
Let's look at airing as well.
Yeah.
Sounds
so,
daft, but you do need to air it out.
but I think the only thing you get with that was electricity.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Basic beds, because you get no bedding, by the way. You get no bedding. So you literally get the bed, the mattress.
You bring like a sleeping bag though.
Yeah, you bring a sleeping bag or a duvet or your own pillows and stuff like that. But it's a bit like you pay about 800 quid and you don't get any of that. It's a bit of a rip off, really. I don't think I'd go back to that.
Really?
But it was so basic. I went in and I had to clean it because it was minging.
You did.
And then it was the setup. So you have like, if there's 2 here, you'll probably have 2 single beds. If there's 3, you'll have a bunk bed. It's very like army camping style.
Yeah.
Army
barracks.
Yeah. You have a bunk bed and then 1 single bed, and if there's 4 of you, you'll have 2 bunk. How 4 people do that is beyond me, by the way. It is tiny in there.
You have to be very comfortable with each other, I would say.
Yeah.
And there's your pamper tent.
Oh, my pamper, I was talking about this before. So the pamper tent this year was a lot better. We didn't use it, and you'll see why. But last year when we were in the cabin, I used it every day. And it's great. They've definitely taken some improvements from last year, I think. Because of the weather, it was just like murky mud you were walking in. It was sludgy, it was horrible. Whereas they've put like a little carpet down this time. And it looks smaller, that's the only thing I'd say. It looked smaller than last year.
Yeah, it does a bit.
It doesn't look like there's as many, but there is a pamper tent in like every year in RIP. So if this is full, you could just walk over to next door and to Park Farms if you're Hollow, Metal 2, you could walk over there. But I've never like been in a situation like, especially last year, we always used to get up first thing, go get a shower whilst it was quiet. This was like before 7 a.m. We could be so hungover, we'd still get up and get a shower. And then we'd go into the pamper tent, just dry our hair, and we would never have it.
Charge your phone.
Charge phone, exactly. People go in there and just charge the phones, like it's free electricity, so you can pay for the lockers, or you can just pop in there every morning or an evening and charge the phone.
No, it's good.
But it is good. You get sometimes, well, you get sorry, just to pause that again. You get your hair dryer, straighteners as well.
Oh yeah, but you can bring your own.
You can bring your own because there's like loads of plugs there, but you do get hair dryer and straighteners for you, so it's really good. Well.
Yeah, and this bit here, just where we pause on there, is the like check-in area. That's, you can see all those people with their suitcases and stuff. That's where everyone's just checking in on the first day. But it's sort of like just at the top of the screen there, and then you just fit there.
Got a little photo opportunity there.
Yeah.
So, what was the checking in like for you?
It was fine. It was.
I waited with the stuff, didn't I?
Yeah, you waited with the stuff.
I was the passenger princess.
Indeed. No, it was fine. It was a bit of a queue. But everyone was lovely in the queue, so it was fine, really.
Yeah, you got along with everyone. You were like, Robin, this is this person,
Oh, I
this is
know,
this
yeah.
person every time.
It's so download, honestly. You just end up meeting people who you're never ever going to see again, but you become best mates with them after 2 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you were like literally buzzing, and I'm just there like sat having a drink on my own. But that was the
Yeah.
thing. You put a couple of drinks in your trolley whilst you're waiting to queue up.
Yeah.
You just kept on like texting me, going, "Can we have a refill?" Okay.
The reason you need to check in an RIP is because you need to know where either your pre-pitched tent is or your cabin is going to be, and if you've got a cabin you need a key for it and stuff like that. You also get like a bit of a merch bundle, which we're going to do in a sec. But yeah, I mean, and even like when you speak to the staff, they're having probably 1,000 of the same conversation all day, and it's a bit like Disney World. They're just so happy to see you there, buzzing that you're having a great day.
Imagine if you were to get there on a Friday, it'd be a bit different. But
yeah,
if you get there early
vibes,
Wednesday, you do have a bit of a queue, but everyone's in a good mood and everyone's excited to be there. Even the staff, like you go and work a download for a reason. So I don't think there was anyone who was complaining. No one was complaining about the queues and stuff. Like it did take a while, but
it's like any queue really. But
to be fair, we didn't. I'm saying we didn't have to queue long last year in 2024, but we did, didn't we? Yeah, but there was the four of us, there's me, Suzanne and Chris, and we all just, Suzanne, do you remember she had like a full glass and she was like, right, stop this, pulled out a glass, started pouring like a gin lemonade, and I was like, what are you doing?
I remember.
It was so good. But no, yeah, it was good.
Should we do some merch?
Yeah, let's go for merch. So, past Jarek is going to do us the honours of walking us through the merch bundle from this year, and then we'll give our thoughts on it.
So, anyone who goes to RIP, you get a gift bag, so it's time to open it up. So, we have a t-shirt. Colour seems to be blue teal this year, which is fine. I'm okay with it. It's fine. I prefer red, but it's fine. So that's nice. What else have we got?
Is that my t-shirt?
Yeah, that's right. So you get, I'm not going to open it up, but you get, in fact I am going to open it up because it's got a, you get like a little programme, which is pretty cool. So sort of interviews with some of the artists, line-up stuff, all the latest news in there. You also get a lanyard. So if you want to be one of those who walks around with the RIP lanyard getting funny people staring at you, then be my guest. I will probably be that person as well, to be fair.
Are you going to wear it though?
Yeah, I probably will actually, yeah. There's also an advert for Reading and Leeds. We might be doing Sunday at Leeds, we don't know yet. Final bit is a pin badge, which is pretty cool. That'll be going on the battle jacket at some point today. Two more things.
Two more? I thought there was only one more.
This is a pack of playing cards, which feels too heavy to be a pack of playing cards. So I'm not going to open it up because it's wrapped in like cellophane and it'll take me like half an hour to open it up, but it feels like a decent deck of cards. That's cool. And this is the big item this year, which is a rucksack. A rucksack, backpack. But there's no like arms. Do you know what I mean? No arms. I heard someone describe it as a welly bag before.
A welly bag? Oh, yeah. That'd be cool.
Yeah, here we
is
go.
It a welly bag?
It opens up.
It looks like a small football bag, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks like a boot bag almost. So you open it up like that, and then I'm assuming you just carry it like this. So yeah, that's the RIP package this year. That was the merch.
Yeah.
What did you think?
I think it's really good. I think the big item, which was the boot bag.
Boot bag, welly bag.
Welly bag.
Yeah.
Football bag. I don't understand the concept, like maybe it was meant to be a welly bag, I don't really know.
It's just awkward to carry, I think, more than anything else.
Yeah, like just give me a backpack. Like I realise they probably do that every year, just give me a backpack, give me some sort of like variation of a backpack. That's not a backpack.
Well, I was saying on the thing, there was no arms, like no straps over the shoulder. It's usually
a football boot bag, you know. I used to have them in school when I used to play footy, but I thought it was just the exact same as that. It's like, as an adult, like, I don't play football anymore. Maybe my wellies would fit in there, maybe they wouldn't, but I'm not going to carry my wellies in a welly bag.
Maybe it was a point to the previous year because it was so wet. They were like, oh, well, just in case it gets wet, you can put your boots in this bag. Maybe that was the thing.
Very good point.
But The only thing I'd say about it is, I mean, the deck of cards look cool. We haven't
We've
played
got
that.
them. No, we've opened them now. They're really good. They're
Yeah.
really good quality.
Yeah,
Like,
I
they're better than
remember-
those shitty ones that we used to have.
I said in the clip, like, they felt heavy, and they are heavy. But the other thing I'd say is the t-shirt. So a lot of people that I saw on the Facebook groups were saying that the print was coming off, but we didn't experience that at all. A lot of people were saying, oh, it was coming off in the rain, or it was coming off in the wash or whatever, but we've worn ours loads of times and washed it a bunch of times, and it's not had any issues.
We've had 2 different sizes as well, like,
Yeah,
so don't even
yeah,
think it's a size and thing.
No, but people have like emailed Download and said, oh, can we have a new one please? And to be fair, Download have sent them a new one, I think. I think it's just a different type of sort of print on it that doesn't come off as easily, but
Like,
we haven't personally had any issues with it. I think
we
it's
have
fine.
seen the issues, like, they did look like that, but like, personally, like, ours were fine.
Yeah, they're just a basic t-shirt with a print on, aren't they, really? But
yeah. Well, so you had the boot bag, you had the card, you had the t-shirt, you
Pin
had like
badge.
the little pin badge and like the lanyard and stuff in the
Yeah.
Was there anything else we must have done?
no, it's pretty basic, to be fair. I think
I don't think
the year
it's
before
basic
was
though. Like,
well, the year before was good because you got little Teddy, didn't you? But
the teddy, yeah, like people were killing for that. But they were like, it was like they were teasing My Chemical Romance because it was a very like My Chem Teddy. We've got 2 of them.
we do have 2.
I think is he gonna get one now? Yeah, it's like our favourite thing. One's Dexter's toy and one's ours now. Oh, look at that bad boy. It's so cute.
This is Dexter's, which is why it's
It's a bit dirty, this one, but the
it's
other one's
it's
on.
knackered, this one, because Dexter eats it all the
See,
time.
it's how good Dexter is, by the way. Like, we've got him trained on, that's his one, and then the other one is just like for show on our TV stand in the living room, and he doesn't even bother with it. So, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had that last year, and that was beautiful. Like, people were killing for that. Like, they were like, "Oh, can I please buy one? Can I do this? Can I do that?" But yeah, we didn't have anything like that. So I'd love a little download dog next year. But
I think all in all, it's a bit of an extra. It's a bit of a gimmick in it. I don't get too stressed about what's in there. What's not
no,
in there.
and I think it's the excitement. But like I've said to you before, actually, you know, so we went to 2,000 Trees this year.
Oh, yeah.
Festival we love, a VIP package, which is shite in comparison.
Oh yeah.
Like you got a t-shirt, a book, and a tote bag.
And people would say, "Oh, well, Trees is a much smaller festival. They haven't got as much money." This,
The year before we
the
got
year
a lot
before
more.
was a fantastic merch bundle, so
Yeah.
they really dialed it down this year, which is a shame.
But download, like the only thing I had to fault was the bag made no sense. Like the bag it was a nice bag, but it just made no sense. And we had no issues with the t-shirt, but no, it was good. I really enjoyed. I love getting the merch packs from the RIP thing. It feels like something special. And like you pay for it, and you know you kind of expect it to be good. So yeah, no, definitely worth it. Yeah.
On to the next one.
Yeah.
Okay, so this section is the bit you've all been waiting for. This is the Deluxe cabin tour, and past Robin is going to take...
With an ensuite.
With an ensuite. And Robin's going to take you around the cabin and show you all the amenities that you get with it, and we'll talk about it afterwards.
That's why I couldn't see the numbers, because you things.
There it is. Oh, this is nice.
Oh, very good.
Where's the lights? Here they are. Nope. Oh, wait, I think I've got my sunglasses on. That's the problem. There we go. This isn't bad, is it? Nice toilet, a little binny bin. Got some bin bags in case it gets full. I'm gonna dye my hair tomorrow in that. Very nice. We got the beds. Oh, a nice mirror. Not that I'm gonna be able to. This is gonna be my bed in it. Let's be honest. And then a mini fridge. We got a refreshment pack.
Hello? What?
Refreshment pack.
Oh, nice.
Out of everything, we got that. That's it. Oh no, we got this as well.
Robin, we've got 2.
Just gonna get the toilet situation in, just because it's actually very good. So I just went for my first wee in here. You've got the doors that close, if you can do it properly. I'm a bit flimsy, but you know, close. You got your toilet roll there. You've got a bin there. You've got this little like mirror situation going on that you can put your
toothbrush, toothpaste, all that nonsense in, and then sink. You don't get any. Oh, you do get hand wash there, so I've just opened something and we've got hand wash. And you've got the shower over here. I haven't tried the shower, I'm probably not going to till tomorrow morning, but got that. And then you've got the only thing is you've not really got shelves, but you've got this, and then you can put your toothbrush and toothpaste in there. Fire extinguisher, it's actually like, can't believe we've got this. It's like so good. Like, I was literally celebrating my first wee in here. But yeah, amazing. Yeah, we got this little bag as well, which got like shampoo, conditioner in, body lotion, that's soap, and then we got like a freshman pack which I've not opened yet. But yeah.
So that was the tour of the cabin, and to be honest...
Wait.
Oh. So that was the tour of the cabin, and to be honest, it doesn't matter what I think, because Robin is now going to go on probably a too long a tirade about this cabin. So I'll try and keep her to time, and I'll be giving it this in the corner. So Robin dear, what did you think of the cabin?
That cabin has changed my download experience.
I thought you were going to say it's changed your life.
It basically has. I am spoiled whenever I go to a festival now. Like, so we've booked for next year, and I realise this is completely going off track.
Already.
And
shock.
We were originally going to go in the tent, and after this year I said we're gonna have to, like, so where we booked, we're gonna have to get a camper van, because I can't go back, cannot go back. Like, this is the thing, like, so once you go to this cabin with an ensuite, it's so hard to go back and just do anything without it. Mate, you had a code to get in, so you felt secure. People around you were all like of a similar mindset, and like, you know, you kind of like, you've paid a lot of money for it, and you know you've paid, and you're so appreciative of that. And like everyone, I felt like that in the group was like, we felt like we were really like grateful.
May
like,
I interject just for a second?
Go on.
You've mentioned there that people are around with a similar mindset, and I think there could be a conception that people would be quite posh, maybe, because it's quite expensive. It is expensive, and we'll get to the price at the end. But everyone was just like properly sound. Everyone
was so grateful of the experience.
Oh,
really.
yeah.
That was the thing. It was like,
It was
no one was
just
like,
normal people,
oh, I'm
and-
better than you, I'm this. There was none of that.
No,
Like, I was
no.
worried that we'd be, there was none of that. Like, everyone around us, like, we met, like, our neighbours were just lovely. We were just out drinking with them, and we were just normal people.
Yeah.
Like, there was not one time I turned around and gone, oh, they're so up their own. No one was like that. It was just
Maybe
so,
they thought that about us.
maybe. And you know what?
Hope not.
Like, compared to when we had the cabin last year, that was just a standard cabin, like, the people around us, I don't know if we just got unlucky, but we had bad experiences.
I think we did.
Like, with the people around us in the cabins. Whereas, like, this, you do pay a bit more, but I think because you pay that bit more, people very much appreciate that. And it's only couples usually as well. It's two people, so you get couples, or you get like two friends or family, close family and stuff. Like, you don't, it's not, it's what it was premium, was it premium cabin or luxury cabin?
Lux cabin, because that's what it said on the
Lux cabin with for two people basically. So it isn't a camp bed situation where it's four. It's always like you have two people in there, and it just there was not one night I was like, I hate these neighbours. I fucking loved every one of them.
Yeah, they were sound.
And then you wake up and it was like, hi guys, like,
Yeah.
I was so hungover on that Sunday, and they were so nice to me. I was like, they're dying. Like, you look lovely. I was like, no, I don't.
What about the facilities, Robin?
So yeah, sorry, I've digressed. That was your fault, right? So you get a code to get in, so you do feel secure. Like, the two beds, you get like full like pillow and duvet and covers, like, and you know what? I spilt coffee everywhere on my.
Oh, you did.
Was it?
Oh,
it was.
you did.
Was it the Friday morning? Or, I think it was the Thursday.
To be honest, I think it was like the first.
It was
so
one of the first.
After Wednesday night, Thursday morning, Robin manages to. So in our bed at home, we're like a bit of a memory foam mattress thing. So you shouldn't, but you can rest a cup of coffee on the mattress, so long as you're careful, right?
become a habit.
Right. So then Robin does it, but now she's in a single bed for a couple of days, well, for one night.
And I'm doing there getting ready, putting on makeup on.
She puts the cup of coffee on the side of the mattress and just decides to spill it everywhere.
Should we try and get the little clip in here where
if I find the picture,
so
honestly, right, so the picture was literally just of a white mattress.
No, it wasn't.
The
It was a
sheet.
blue mattress.
Blue mattress with a white sheet with a massive brown stain right down the middle. You can imagine what
We
it
had
looked
to
like.
hang the sheet outside, didn't we? Because it was soaking. To hang it on the floor, but it
Yeah.
was a white sheet with like a brown stain. Or honestly, it looked like I'd either shit the bed or pissed the bed.
Yeah.
And I guarantee I was getting ready as well, and Jared was like, "That wasn't me."
And you know what? If anyone watching this is not yet married and is thinking about getting married, and they think, oh, the vows, it's, you know, in sickness and in health and all that sort of stuff. No. It's when your wife has spilled coffee on a bed when you're basically on holiday, and then I, as the husband, have to go to reception and try and explain this story to them, hungover, and basically ask them, please can you change our bed for us, or please can we have extra sheets because my wife spilled coffee right in the middle. I mean,
That
come
looks
on.
like a piss stain.
Yeah, or a shit stain.
But did they do it?
They did do it. They were absolute sweethearts about it. And by the time we went out for breakfast,
I was so
came
embarrassed.
back and the whole bed had been sorted, they tidied up.
They tidied
The
up.
staff had tidied
The
up.
thing is, I didn't expect it to happen so quick. Because we
Yeah.
went to Suzanne and Chris's
Yeah, that
to
was
have
it. Yeah,
breakfast, come back and it was sorted, and I was like, the place was a mess. There was just shit everywhere because we just got up, and I think this was the day that I went to Suzanne and Chris's, like not fully ready. So I had just shit on my bed, so they would have had to move everything off my bed, sort the bed now, and then put it all back, and everything was just so neat and tidy. It was like being in a hotel.
Yeah,
That's
it
the
was.
only way I can describe it, but they were great. So yeah, we had I think you can see in there we've got a fan, and we had like, it looked like an air conditioning unit, but I think it was heated. But we didn't like that unit. We didn't have to use it. I can imagine. I think it's heating based on the fact we were given a fan, but we never even tried it because like it was so hot, and there was not one point even in the middle of the night we were freezing. Like we were warm the entire time. I felt warmer in this than I did with the cabin last year. Well, in 2024. But that fan was a lifesaver. We had that on like every night. It was so hot, like.
And you could have brought an extra fan if you wanted, because there's plenty of electricity ports, because you get the like,
Yeah, there's a
extended
whole
cables
thing
and
where
stuff.
it's like, oh, don't use your hairdryer, don't use straighteners, don't use this, don't use... Oh, sorry, I used them all.
Well, it was just like, so you expect like, oh, don't use this, don't use that, but it was just a regular extension cable. So I think they do it just to try and protect the amount of electricity, because obviously it's all running off one network and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I think they were just trying to do it to protect the integrity of
They have the pump
system
station
that they
for
had.
all that, don't they? But
They do,
like, I
yeah,
dried my
yeah.
hair, you dried your hair, I straightened. To be fair, my straighteners were broke, so they didn't really take up much electricity. My straighteners would go for a point where they get to the actual heat they should be, and then you're like,
They're probably what the problem is, though. That's probably why they tell you not to do it, because that's more likely to cause a problem.
No, because GHDs are good. They cut off when the power's fucked up.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, so you know, that's what I was saying to you. They'd get to heat and then they'd fall and then they'd go cold. That's exactly what was happening. So I have Frizzy Hair downloaded.
Welcome to the Download RIP
But that
review, where we
fan-
talk about GHD straightness.
That fan was fantastic. And I can
It
imagine
was,
the heat
it
was
was.
fantastic as well, but we didn't have to use that. The little bag of goodies, I didn't really take much into attention until like a couple of days in. I was like, this is actually really good. Like
Oh,
it was
is that
like
the shampoos and
the
stuff?
shampoo and the little like what's it called? You know, we've got tea and coffee and stuff like that.
It's
Like,
a little brew station or
Yeah,
a
yeah,
mini
yeah.
fridge and that, yeah.
no, but we got like the little pack with like tea and coffee, milk was in there,
Oh, yeah.
sugar was in there. You got like this little pack with them all in, which was really nice. Like we brought our own, like we're
Yeah.
coffee snobs.
You got a kettle as well?
You got the kettle, yeah, which was really good. It was just nice to be able to just like easily, like it was pot noodles,
Yeah.
but it was like getting home overnight and having a little pot noodle.
Yeah, or just chucking a coffee on in
Yeah.
the morning without having to get a
Go to
little campfire going and putting a pan of water on. Yeah.
It was just so much easier. It was just, it was nice that it's a nice to have in it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, of course
we've
it
been
is.
to festivals and camped and tried to do the little like stand up,
Yeah.
fire, boil a kettle, and it's not for us.
No.
It's for certain people, not for us. We haven't got patience for that.
No.
Yeah, so I was saying the fridge and kettle. The fridge, it's a basic fridge, by the way. Like, don't think your beers are going to come out like fucking freezing. But they're relatively
Did the
cool.
job.
They did the job. Like they
Job,
did,
yeah.
like better than being in a tent where
Yeah.
they come out warm. Like it was lukewarm? No. Is it a lukewarm thing? No,
they were just cool.
They were
They'd
just
been in the
cool.
fridge.
They weren't like cold, but they were cool.
Mm.
It was basically that. And oh my god, right, I can't tell you. This is what spoils us. Toilet and a shower
Oh right, I wonder what you would
and
say.
a
then.
sink. Oh, that's
Yeah.
just it's ruined it for me. Like there was one as if Thursday morning when you were very hungover. You got,
Probably.
yeah, Jared got very excited. Jared's a thrower upper. That's what you are. He likes to
Oh.
vomit the day after a drink.
Do I then?
Do you?
Do I then?
Do you?
Carry on.
Anyway, I think this was like the biggest like positive I think was he was unwell the Thursday morning, he was just hungover. And you know what? He went and threw up in the toilet. And not great for me. Great for him.
Not great for me. I was very unwell.
Okay, so imagine me
I must have eaten
hungover.
I must have eaten something bad, you know.
He's full of shit, right? But imagine being hungover. Watch the Wednesday vlog, you'll see how pissed he was. Imagine being hungover and having to run all the way to the toilets to be sick. Or throw up outside, embarrass yourself because there's sick on the floor.
I do enough embarrassing myself, to be fair, so it's fine.
How good was it having that?
No, it was great. And it's just it's the feeling of being able to get ready in your own, what becomes your own space, rather than having to go into someone else's space to get ready.
And
or
relying
use the
on other
facilities
people
or
and
whatever,
stuff
you
like
know.
that. Like I think the thing is like relying on the queue for the shower, relying on the queue for the pump station, relying on the electricity in the pump station. You know, it's relying on a lot of stuff. Whereas like we will literally shower out, brush your teeth, shower. I was there drying my hair, straightening my hair. You've gone and got ready, and then you could just sit outside, and I was just there getting ready. And it was
Yeah.
like camping with like so if you go and camp and you have electricity,
Yeah.
like your wife goes and gets ready, and you just sit outside with a fucking camping chair and stuff like that. That's one thing you do get as well. You get like a couple of chairs outside. We didn't mention that before, but you do get chairs outside.
Yeah.
But it was just it's a lot. But it has ruined our experience, and I don't think we will ever be able
Ruined
to
it in a good way.
in a good way, yeah.
Like you.
Like, if
yeah.
we didn't have so much going on next year, would we go again?
We'll come to that at the end.
Okay, exactly, we'll come to that at the end. But I think you get where we're going. But it was
unbelievable. Wasn't it?
It was unbelievable,
Yeah, it was
and
unbelievable.
you know, going to download every day as fresh as you can be.
Yeah.
For someone who's staying on site, that's how you've got to think about it. And it's
We like a lot of smaller bands as well, so it's good to. We like to get to the arena on the arena days. Like
we're very early.
very
on,
very early.
yeah.
So you know we'll usually have someone lined up for the first slot on main stage, and we'll go and watch them or second stage or wherever it may be. So we like to get up, be as fresh as we can be, and enjoy the day. And part of that is getting ready. And then
it's making it as easy as possible, and that experience I think is one of the best that we will ever have at Download. And it was just, I think because it's a 2-year as well, like it's not like, you know, the Airstream, there's 5-year and 1, I can imagine that's a bit chaotic. But that itself, you have your shower, you have your toilet, like, you know, like just being able to go to the toilet and just like, it was like Suzanne and Chris came over and it was like, oh, they're just going for a wee. I remember I was saying to Chris, I was like, just go for a wee in the cabin. It's literally, you don't need to walk a couple of minutes to go to the bathroom. Just go in the cabin. Like, it's just, that experience was, I don't want to say once in a lifetime because I would do it again. I would 100% do it again. It was, for what it is, it's a lot of money, but it's how you value, like,
It's how you value your time and your space and stuff.
and your experience. Like, how do you want your experience to look, and is it worth it for you? Because it was worth it for me. So yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Anything else in the cabin, or are you happy?
No,
Let's move
I was
on.
just checking my notes.
Let's move on.
So Suzanne and Chris came with us, and they had their caravan, which you can see in there is absolutely beautiful. But they were, so basically what happened was that they were in Park Farm and they had this massive caravan. It's like you can have an electric hookup and stuff like that, but they didn't. They had none of that. They were just booked for standard Park Farm. So they stayed close to Download on the Tuesday, and they were just going to drive up first thing, ready for, is it 11 o'clock when gates open?
Something like that.
Yeah. So they stayed and were like, right, we'll go up and we'll get up there about 10 o'clock. And they said they met people who were doing the exact same thing in the campsite the day before, and they were like, no, we're going like 7 a.m. We will sit in a lay-by near download, and once we see like, you know, a bit of movement, we'll go. But they were like, it's not till 11 o'clock. Anyway, they've got the most luxury, beautiful caravan. Just sort of put that out there. That saved my life in trees. But they've got such a nice caravan, but it is massive. And Park Farm is you camp next to your car situation, or if you have like a transit camper van situation, that is it.
Yeah.
So when they got there, I think the gates opened at about 9 when they said they'd open at 11. So they'd missed the initial letting in, and they got there and they're like, well, you're too big to fit in any of the space that we've got now. So basically where they moved them to was, you have Park Farm and District 1 it's called, which District 1 is an upgrade to Park Farm. So when you're buying your Park Farm ticket, so we bought Park Farm for next year.
Spoiler alert.
That's fine. Gonna have a nice little transit van to go with us.
Spoiler alert.
2026, baby. Anyway, so what's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Anyway, so
Tell us about this caravan.
I'm trying to, and you interrupted me.
Go on.
So when we were buying our tickets this year, we were buying Park Farm tickets, and it was like, right, okay, so we had the option, because we bought them straight away, do you want to upgrade to District 1, which was like tent with electric, camper van with electric, or caravan with electric, or like I think it was like camper van with no electric, but it's like a separate area, so you've got like say so Park Farm here and you've got District 1 here. District 1 is literally like right next to the entrance into the village where the co-op is and stuff like that, and the same with Park Farm, you can kind of like cut through and go into the village straight away. Yeah, what I'd say is, if you're staying in Park Farm, you have a camper van or some sort of electric vehicle, District 1. So what you do is you book Park Farm, and then it's like an add-on on the ticket. So you can't just book District 1, you book Park Farm and then you get the add-on. So we had the option to do that when we were booking, but we didn't, because we weren't too sure about Suzanne and Chris. I'm like, I love them guys so much. So we want to be with them.
Yes.
So I didn't just want to book District 1 and be away from them. Like, we want to try and get together next year.
True.
So.
Okay. On to the next one.
See, claro.
Okay, so the next section is about the courtyard area of RIP, and it's amazing. There's a stage, there's a bar, but let's go.
My red hair, man.
Oh yeah, red hair.
I was trying to go blonde, by the way, but it was too dark, so I had to go red first, and now I'm blonde.
I don't understand how the science of that works, but it's fine.
It's because I'm not even going to go into it. I could be here forever. But yeah, so the courtyard is like this stage.
Is this Wednesday or Thursday? I think it's Thursday.
I think it's Wednesday.
Oh no, this is Wednesday because it's defences.
Yeah. But you can see what's walking over. This, you know what? I'm just going to pause that there. Where we were just then. It was like the middle between Sleepy Hollow and Park Farm. So Park Farm's the one you walk kind of onto straight from the village. So you have the co-op, you walk up the hill, and there's a little gap that goes into RIP before the main entrance. Like you walk into there, you've got District 1, you can walk around to Park Farm. Sleepy Hollow is kind of at the back, so you go further back for it. It's about probably 50 quid cheaper in the tickets, because it's a bit fair. It's not much. You get the exact same facilities. There's nothing special. It's just the distance.
Right.
And you pay, like, I remember looking, Sleepy Hollow was a bit cheaper than Park Farm, but Park Farm was like, it's where the lowdown guys were. It's where Jackie Shawn and Hayley were.
Okay.
It was just felt like everyone was there, and I was like, right, okay, so if we're going to do Park Farm, and then Suzanne, obviously Chris was there, but then obviously comes out setting. But everyone was there, and it felt like that was the place to be, so that's why we've booked there. But Sleepy Hollow is like, it is literally like where we just were, so it's just where the courtyard is, behind the courtyard. And then obviously we've got the lockers here. Oh, there's the tattoo bit as well. So just before that, sorry, I feel like I'm just into so much to talk about. Okay, so just before this, you'll see there was the tattoo studio. So our neighbours from our cabin ended up getting one there. And we can't remember the ins and outs of it, but from what they said was they went, say, on the Wednesday, Thursday, and basically you queue up, and then you get given a slot, so you spend all the time queuing, and then you'll get given like an allocated time, and that's when you're going to get your tattoo. And they were really happy with it. Like it wasn't like you had to queue up for like 10 hours and then you get a tattoo. It was like, yeah, you queue up for however long you queue up. Like that's one thing we can't remember was how long you queue up. But they did get given a slot. They went back and got the tattoo, and they
Yeah.
were really happy with it.
Yeah, they were.
It was good.
Yeah, they were.
Or behind the lockers as well, you've got like a little like convenience shop. Very, very basic. And
Yeah.
that's the reception there.
It's nothing on the co-op, to be fair.
It's not, but it's for your basics, like, you know, a bit of water, a bit of tablets. Okay, so pause. This is what I think makes RIP special, is this Courtyard Stage.
Yeah, it is. It is. You get some amazing bands on here. So this year, as you're about to see, is Defences. They were our favourite band who we saw on here. But last year, or the previous year, was Lestelle.
Yeah.
And
I feel like that was a moment that we
massive,
well.
yeah,
It was
massively
such a,
a
moment.
moment.
They were just so good.
Yeah. So you can always find a bit of a hidden gem on here, and these guys are going to be really, really good. You'll see in a sec. They're great. So
you get a couple of podcasts in here as well.
You do. You might see that in a minute as well.
So this is another benefit of RIP, is the podcast you get as well. So it's like, it's quite chilled and nice. And we were lucky enough to see the Lowdown podcast on here. And, you know, it was the first time we ever done it. And I just loved it. It was one of my highlights to download last year. Like,
we've been listening to them for a while, haven't we? And if you don't listen to them, they do an episode every single week about everything to do with download, but also anything else that's going on in music at the time. And we've met the lads. They're incredible, aren't they? They're just such a nice couple of lads.
It's just, they're so positive. Like,
oh yeah,
we've listened to, I think, every single download podcast that is out there, and these are the only ones we walk away and we get excited for download for.
Yeah,
like they're so nice, so positive. And you know what? If they don't like a band, they don't sit there and go, "Oh, they're shit," like most people do. Like, they embrace it and go, yeah, well, not for us, but, you know, other people do. And I think that's what our channel is about. It's very much like, if we don't like something, we don't like it. Well, it doesn't mean that no one else likes them, and it doesn't
mean they're not good or
doesn't
whatever.
Give us like the opinion, like, it doesn't give us the authority to go, oh, these bands are shit. They're not shit. People like them, and I think that's what I like about the Lowdown, is like they don't like make you feel small for liking a certain band, and they're just so positive. They love the festival, and this experience for them, they loved it. And you know what? It was so pure and so nice. And yeah,
should we listen in?
Yeah, we'll listen in.
I'm Mike. I've been coming to Download now for about 12 years. Johnny?
Yeah, I've been the same. 2013 was our first album. Yes. Bringing it back.
He levels it up at
1-1. It all goes to shit for me, innit, by the looks of it. Mike went with Powerwolf. Oh, shocking. 1-1 still.
Johnny went with Papa Roach.
I was a bit gutted about that as well, to be honest. The next one, Mike went with Alice in Chains. Oh, I think we hit the post with that one, so we'll call it a miss. 1-1 still. 1-1. Take one layer paper off.
Did you enjoy Mosh the Parcel?
I did enjoy Mosh the Parcel. Did we win anything?
No, you know what was really annoying, right? And Mike and Johnny, I'm putting this out to you because I feel like you tried to help us here. There was me, you, Suzanne, and Chris, but there was a random woman who came in between us.
Oh, were they trying to stop the music on us and then?
No, I don't think they were trying to purposely stop on us.
They should stop the music on us. You've been at a birthday party before. You got to like angle it so it's right. Come on.
We had the footage, right? But anyway, there was like somebody who just kind of like beat their way into the four of us. Sorry, and she won.
What did she win?
I can't remember, but it was a pretty good prize. I remember it wasn't like the shitty one. Like, it was a good prize.
No,
I was a bit good. So, you know, right, Download, put these guys on again, so we can play Mosh the Parcel again, and you know,
we've got to get booked again. They were so good. Like, we've seen a couple of podcasts at Download, and if you watch one of the other vlogs, we sort of go into a bit of detail as a bit of a review, like on the day. But what I remember saying was that, like, when you watch podcasts, quite often when it's live, it's always a bit like awkward and weird. But with these lads, it actually felt like you were in the podcast at the same time.
It just felt like they were just kind of. It didn't feel like they were on the stage.
Yeah, no, it just felt like you were all just there having an experience together. And I know, like there on the clip, there you're all sort of stood very close, and that's fine. But even when we were stood back and just watching, it felt like you were part of the conversation, which was good.
I just can't stress enough is how many podcasts are out there who like slate download and make you feel miserable for going, or make you feel. I've had ones who made me feel shitty for being an RIP.
Yeah.
And I don't give two fucks. Like, yeah, we do pay more, but you know, it's a holiday for us.
Yeah, we treat it as a holiday. Yeah,
we put a lot of effort in and a lot of excitement to it. Like, we don't just like going camping in general because we don't have the amenities that these have. And I'm not being snobby, but we save a lot and we put a lot of effort into going to this. Like, it is what it is. And, you know, these guys don't make you feel bad for that. These guys embrace it. And that's what I like about it, is it's like the guilt-free enjoyment of download.
Massively.
And they're just, and it's the bands as well. Like, there's a lot of podcasts who are like, oh, this band is shit and that band is shit. And I'm like, well, I really like that band. Like, don't make me feel bad for liking that band. But these guys are like, oh yeah, but they're not my cup of tea. But I can see why people like just like, that's all you have to do is like, yeah, they're not my cup of tea, but you know, the other people, the obviously other people's cup of tea. Like, we've been to a podcast before where they've gone, oh well, Electrical Boy is shit. Are they?
Well, they're obviously not.
They're obviously not, but they're one of our favourite bands, and it's like, why do I want to go and watch that? Who's slagging off one of my favourite bands? Like, it's
you can not like them, but still have respect for the music they produce, right?
Exactly, and that's the thing. Like, there's a lot of bands that we don't like, especially with download as well. It's such a, like, there's a lot of like very prestige download bands who we have no interest for. We don't like old rock music. Like, we say old rock music, like 80s is old for us, but there's a lot of like shit in there.
Classic rock,
yeah. It's like Steel Panther. I had a big fucking problem with them last year because I was like, oh no, I don't like the way they bring women on stage. But I was like, you know what? I can understand why people like the band.
It's a product of its generation, and
well, Suzanne and Chris loved them, and you know, we put them in our vlog, and it's like
still loads of people our age who love them, and that sound, it's just not for us. Like, it's no problem.
We are allowed to not like. We're allowed to dislike a band and not go, oh, they're shit, because they're obviously not. They're obviously a good band, and people like them. Like, you can't just go to download and like not be it's just one of them things. So like, anyway, I digress. The download just the load down give you they don't make you feel bad for your decisions and who you like and what you like. They bring together a community, and I think that's what I really like about them, is like the only podcast I've listened to download and I'm like, you know what, I feel comfortable here.
And they're nice lads as well, aren't they? They're nice lads. One of the other good things about RIP is if you forgot your umbrella is
we very much got
you get to see this guy who, well, Robin's now blocking it.
Lovely woman here. Like,
there was a guy with a chair on his head, for Christ's sake. But yeah, you can sort of see what you could see there was a bit of a seated area, which is nice. There's loads of little seating areas and stuff.
And then there's this area here.
Yeah, Robin's.
This is by the check-in entrance for Metal Meadow 1.
Yeah.
That's what it is. So I think in each area you check into different areas. So like, I think we shown previously by the tattoo place, that's where Metal Meadow 2 maybe we check in. That's where you need to kind of go. I'm just gonna
and now's a giant penis.
There we go. Well, I paused this.
Pause.
I hope.
Good pause. Kind of like... Yeah.
But like, so Metal Meadow 1, we check in here. We've got to obviously get our like codes or keys or stuff like that. And then Metal Meadow 2 was the reception where we were when we were walking. We said the separation between Park Farm and Sleepy Hollow and stuff. So it's good that you've got like separate receptions because it saves the volume of people going in. But just to point out, like just before the penis with little red roses there, there's like a little food vendor there.
Oh, there is. Yeah.
Yeah. So we didn't use it at all this year just because like luxury of Suzanne and Chris, they were cooking us breakfast and stuff. So
they brought like a barbecue like flatbed.
No, that was the trees. It was just they were cooking in the caravan.
Oh, they were. Yeah. Sorry.
But they had the luxury. They've got a very fancy bag. Honestly, it's beautiful. But here you can go and get like a bacon butty, sausage butty, and stuff like that. You get coffee and you can get your morning stuff there. It's great. But when we did go there in 2024, because do you remember the year we tried to get tickets for the band I don't want to name you, but we tried to get. I'm just going to name it. Fallen in Reverse. We love Fallen in Reverse, but we tried to get tickets for them, and we all went. We got breakfast at
I remember.
the little food van, and then we went into the seating area. It was the exact same as this, but it was nice. We could go and get breakfast and a coffee and stuff like that, and we were all sat together, and it was nice. It was just, we were lucky enough to have the facilities where we didn't need to do that this year, but there always seemed to be a bit of a big queue. I remember when we were going at that day to specifically all meet on this bench to try and get tickets, because that's when the tickets came available. We were all like, there was a big giant queue for coffee, there was a queue for breakfast.
It shows it's good though. If there's a big queue, it shows it's good coffee, good food.
But it's just like, you know, there's that many. So the cabin that we were in 2024, you didn't have anywhere to do coffee or anything like that.
No.
Like the cabin with the ensuite, you get like quite a few like little plugs with it and stuff. So like, say even if you didn't have a kettle, you would have a kettle, but you could plug a kettle in. Whereas like the standard cabin, you have like one plug socket, which is for your charger type thing. So, and it's like, it is strict, like no kettle, no iron, no, I don't know. Like we had an iron in this one, but yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But yeah, the penis is there.
Happy with
penis is everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah, so, but yeah,
as there should be. Happy with the courtyard?
The courtyard, yeah, no, I love the courtyard. I think that's one of the special things. It's more for the Wednesday, Thursday, I think. It makes your experience on the Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah, we don't really go back Friday through Sunday, do we?
No, and I feel like every year we spend more and more time in the courtyard. Every year we've been there, we're like, right, okay, so we just stay a bit longer, we'll stay a bit longer. Because you have, so there's this separate bit, which we've not actually filmed on here, but before you get into the stage area, it's like inside a beer, is it a beer bar as well, or is it just cider?
Yeah, they have like specialty beers and ciders and stuff.
Can you explain that more than me? Because all I know is I just say to you, get me a cider.
Yeah.
Because it's like token driven, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, so it's token driven, and it's you essentially go to one till, buy a load of tokens, then go to another till.
Is that the one indoors?
Yeah, so you go to an indoor like till area, buy your tokens, and then go out to the outdoor area and buy the beer that you want, or cider that you want. And they've got like it's so like rustic. They've got like printed out laminated bits of menu.
It's all like barrels.
Yeah, so it's all in like it's like almost intentionally like rustic essentially.
It's not your standard bar. Yeah. So your bar is in like the bar area.
Yeah, and you can get a lager in there if you want, but these are like ales, these are specialty ciders and stuff like that, and local beers and stuff like that.
And it's like that weird, isn't it? Like you go in and you pay for like the tokens, and it's like, right, you can only get like 20 tokens. Yeah, I feel like I'm being exaggerating.
It's a classic thing where you buy the tokens, and then you wake up on like Monday morning and go, oh shit, I've still got like 3 tokens left.
And I'm
stuck now. Yeah, but it's Monday, so it's too late now. But
we should try and keep them for the year after, and because we never do.
I think they changed the colour of the tokens, so I think
it's worth a try.
I think they're onto that. I think they're onto that. Yeah. But no, they're really, really good. They are strong beers and ciders though, so just exercise caution.
The rhubarb ones.
Yeah, they are nice. They are nice.
And they do run out with certain ones as well.
They do. But that's, again, that adds to the sort of the rustic nature of it, as a sense of, well, it's exclusive, it's unique, it's this sort of stuff. So it's really, really good.
You don't just get that at download, do you? It's
no.
You feel like you're at like a beer and cider festival.
Yeah, that's exactly how it feels. Yeah.
Like you remember in the ship in.
Yeah,
we've been to the beer and cider festival, and we were there. It's the exact same with that. When you're at download festival, it's like.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
It's really good, really good.
On to the next one.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next bit is the guest area, which...
Look at us go.
Yeah, it's an incredible space, and this is a sort of walk from RIP to the guest area.
This is from Metal Meadow 1, by the way, so this is like probably the closest you can be in RIP. So what happened there was we were Robin is talking right now.
You crossed the street.
I'm just going to pause this. So Robin was talking, basically because we're going to talk over Robin. Standard. We all talk over.
As
Robin.
We should.
But basically, so this year they had like a traffic light system. Like you go over when the green man goes. Like they didn't have that last year.
No,
2024. When we say last year, we mean 2024.
Yeah, you sort of just had to run across. But this year, last year,
it was a lot more structured.
Last year, 2025.
2025, yeah.
Yeah, there was a a general crossing, which was great.
Yeah, and
And
you
it
know
was
what?
staffed all the time as well.
It was, yeah, every time we went, like evening, morning, very late, middle of the day, it was always staffed. But now it's just, I don't know what I'm doing here. I think I'm drunk. And
It is a bit of a grass walk, to be fair, but
well, I think what I'm saying there is, oh, look, download dog. Oh,
there he is.
something I'm going to say.
What a man.
But I think if it was raining, it would have been an issue because 2024, it was hard work. Do you remember we had to like kind of go around the edge outsides? But
you basically had to swim to the arena, to be fair.
You kind of want them to put like a footpath, like an actual footpath down, you know, like a bit of like fucking plastic down or something.
You could walk along the road, but then that'd reduce the size of the barriers. That's what I mean. They could assign a bit
just
of road,
move a little bit out, and then just go right. Okay,
but then you reduce your traffic because the artist coaches come in on that road as well.
Well, yeah, you see the download dog here, right? So I've made a note here because I've seen it on the Instagram. But basically, Palais Royale were playing last year, and they played on the main stage. But basically, they got the little golf cart to the arena wherever they were staying. I don't know if it was a bit, probably was a bit, but basically they were handing out like goodies, like little like Haribos and stuff like that to people walking past. Like we obviously missed it, but I'd seen it where they were going past, and they were going past the Metal Meadow, this bit area, and like towards the guest area. So the whole walk that we were doing, so like you kind of walk and you walk past like the artist entrance. So like they were there handing out little sweets, and you know what? It's just, if you were there, that's an amazing thing. Like you just walk into the arena and you've got a band and a little golf cart giving you sweets. It's a nice little extra, isn't it?
It is.
I like that, my dog. But yeah, we've got the accessibility entrance, camping here, sorry. Which is cool because, like, you know, we've walked like about 2-3 minutes from where we are, and you've got accessibility here, so you know it's close for you. Like, so you can see accessibility. I'm pointing like you can see. You've got accessibility on the left, and then straight ahead you've got the entrance to the guest area where you get searched and stuff like that, and then basically you're in the guest area. So there is separate entrances for accessibility and guest, but accessibility is so close. It's really good because obviously your accessibility for a region, you need like to get in a bit earlier, and you need to get in with a bit more support. So
it is quite a nice guest area though. It's quite open, as you can see there, and then there's like food vendors all around the right hand side there, as you can see.
You've got your toilets, and then the press area is over there and stuff, and then over here on the left is the bars. So that guitarist, right? Yes. So Jarrah, if you're looking at the catalogue right now, can we just discuss that?
So we didn't get any of the guitarists thing. So the idea is my understanding, that you go to the shop, which is a bit of a pop-up store sort of thing, and you choose an artist that you like. And
in the catalogue, they have a list of artists.
Yeah, and they make some jewelry out of the like a guitar string or something from that band, basically.
Which is a fantastic idea.
Great idea. So Suzanne and Chris went and did this, and I mean, we're filming this in October.
What date are we on?
Download
18th of October today.
Yeah, not to date the video, but we're in October. Download happens in June.
Yeah.
Have Suzanne and Chris received their product that they ordered yet? No.
They have had nothing but trouble. Like, they left it, so they said they wouldn't receive it for a month or two or something, so they've left it, and they are the most chilled human beings you will ever meet, right? And they've had nothing but trouble, and they've tried to chase it, heard nothing. Like, they've tried contacting, calling, emailing, heard nothing. It's honestly like a freaking scam. And I don't know how much they've paid.
Alleged scam.
Oh, yeah. Bar prices there, I'll get Jarrah to stick it in there. There was a rumour they were 50p cheaper than the arena.
Yeah.
And I think they might have been.
Yeah.
Because I feel like in the arena it was over £8 and we weren't paying that in RIP, in the guest area.
A nice little seating area there as well.
Oh, you had like quite a lot of them, didn't you? Where it was like nice little view.
I know what I'm going to say here. We'll pause it there. But I know what I'm going to say.
But I feel like in the RIP, I keep on saying RIP, it's the guest area. There was loads of little, like, you know, just cushions here and there and stuff, which is great in the sun. So if it was raining, we'd be a bit fucked. But you know, in the sun it was nice, and the bar area was massive. It's a nice luxury to have. Like, I can't describe how nice that is when you're in the arena and you're like, I just need 5 minutes. You just go back there and you just go and sit down. Like as long as it's not raining, you've got like you can guarantee you'll walk back and there's a massive open space there. Right, cool. So this is the day we were waiting.
We're trying to get in early, aren't we?
Yeah. So apparently you have like early entry into the arena. This was the Friday.
Yeah, this was the queue to get in, and we were queuing because I'd missed out on getting merch on the Thursday.
You missed out on this.
Yeah, I was trying to get this on the Thursday. Spoiler alert, we got in on Friday and I got it. But you can see us jumping in there. But yeah, the idea is you get early entry, but we didn't actually get it. It was
no, it's the same because when we were walking
there you go, I'm wearing the shirt.
Is that, what's it called? The continuity error?
Yeah, there's a continuity error in the video here.
But basically,
this was Sunday, I think.
It was Sunday. That was a rough day. But we got in that day, didn't we? We got you to the merch area, where you got your top. But then within about 5 minutes, that queue was ridiculous because everyone was doing the same. Because like the merch store in Download, like it's sold out of that, and the store next to it sold out of your.
Oh,
jerseys.
in the area near Co-op in the village.
Yeah. And like I'm fine. I just buy little best tops. I'm not bothered. But you know, you wanted this specific top, and it was hard work to get.
So, despite a short intermission, where
we didn't just record this,
phones died, phones ran out of storage, and then we carried on recording brand new, and someone hadn't turned the microphone on. But we're back. And we're back with me making a great point in the guest area.
I'm loving the background noise of Dexter.
Of Dexter drinking his drink. You probably can't hear it because of the mic, but this is me enjoying a drink.
This is really important, by the way.
It is. One of the best things about RIP is you get access to the guest area. And one of the best things about the guest area is that when you get your pint, it's actually cold and it's actually fizzy. Whereas the other ones have been sort of just left out, standing there for a little while. These ones are actually cold. Pretty good. It's helping the hangover. Told you it was a great point. And now we're back in the night time. And this is where Robin's had too much to drink, obviously, because we're all enjoying ourselves.
We only discovered this from the last cock-up we did, by the way, so...
Oh, there we are.
Here we are. Oh, look at us.
All
You've got
four
the
of us.
handsome devil in the back, Chris himself, the most beautiful woman in the world, Suzanne, drunken-ass Robin, and cranky-ass Jared.
Wow.
Sorry, rushing-ass Sheriff, you know, in a rush all the time. Apart from when I ask him to do jobs. Anyway.
Anyway, nighttime in the guest area is nice because it's usually at this point we're after the headliner, so everyone's had a few to drink, which is always good fun. And
it's just a nice, like, chilled area, you know, to go
it
through.
is.
And you're not having to go into the
It
village.
never feels too busy either, does it? I don't find.
No, I think, like, we don't go back there every night, but like, because there is the acoustic sets and, you know, the random sets the bands put on and stuff like that, and we go to them. But, you know, I remember the Sunday night where we didn't watch Korn, and hate us if you will, we're just not a big fan of Korn. We decided to go back to the guest area, sit there and have a couple of drinks and, you know, just reflect on the entire weekend. And that was, like, one of my highlights was, like, you know, you could see Korn on the fucking lollipops from guest area. If you can insert that right here, it'll show you the lollipops. I'm just adding more work for him. But you could sit there and watch Korn, and we were all just chatting, talking about, like, our highlights of the weekend, best bands and stuff like that. And we just sat there having a drink. And it was the last day it was Sunday. And usually on a Sunday, we just go straight to bed, but we didn't. We sat there. And as a group, we were just chilled, having a drink or two. You know, we weren't watching the headliner because they weren't our cup of tea, but, you know, we were having a good time and we just loved it. And you can see on a Saturday there, we were a bit, me was a bit pissed.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll just let that play for a second. I think that's me calling Chris a handsome devil in the back.
It is, yeah.
And then Jared called him the lead singer from Polaris.
Yeah. But no, I think to summarise guest area, it's a fantastic space. It's good because you get to bump into a few people, which is always nice.
Who do we bump into?
Harry.
I was going to say, should we go from bottom to top? Because I think.
Harry from Call Me More, which was fun. That was on the Friday.
That's probably like quite bottom.
Well, for you, maybe. I quite enjoyed bumping into Harry.
So who did you bump into at that exact same moment?
Oh, also the drummer from Elliot Minor.
Who you?
I didn't even recognise him. So I was buzzing off the fact I was in Harry from Call Me More, saying, oh my God, I saw you support Elliot Miner. Yous were great, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, oh yeah, here is Elliot Miner, basically.
No, here's the drummer from Elliot Miner.
Yeah, but he was like saying basically...
That should be one of the most embarrassing moments of
No, I wasn't embarrassed because I saw Harry with his
he has a very
haircut,
unique haircut, but
yeah.
like I remember I ran over because I was like, where the hell's he gone? And I knew you'd gone over to see Harry, and I was like, oh, I don't want to go. I know it's not a big band and stuff like that. I was like, oh, I'll just stay here. And you'd been gone a while. I was like, where the hell's he gone? And I saw and ran over and I seen Dan from Elliot Miner. I was like, what the fuck? And then you told me, I was like, oh, it's just typical Jareth, innit?
We saw Aled from Kids of Glass Houses.
We did. He was lovely. You have a different opinion, but I thought he was really nice.
He was fine. He looked like he was trying to get somewhere, so.
No, I think he was just kind of going about, like, scoping the area. But
and then, the main man.
The main man who we didn't see.
Mr. Don Broco himself. Got a picture with me, that's all I'll say.
Insert.
But
what happened?
I was walking past. It was literally just after the set. Yeah, I was going for a wee, and he was.
It was when you were fixing your contact.
Oh yeah, no.
Because we met Scott from Holden Absence, and we were like buzzing over that because he was outside of Dayseeker, and then you'd met him from Don Broco.
That was it. Yeah.
And you came back and you were like, oh my God, look who I've met. And I was like, oh my God, who look. So it was like very coincidental because I felt really bad.
He's so distinctive looking as well with his big mullet as well.
Yeah, but he was dead nice, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was lovely. Yeah. Happy with the guest area?
Yeah, I think that's the one thing about guests is like, you have this like this calm space away from download. Like it's not hectic, it's nice. You've got your own bar, you've got your own the food is shit by the way, but you've got your own food. The press areas there and stuff like that, but you get the chance to like meet these like random people, like, and you never know who you're going to meet.
Yeah,
like,
true.
So it's very good.
Okay. On to the next. Okay, so we're finally here. We're finally at the price, and Robin is going to take you through how much it costs to do RIP. Specifically,
the cabin with an ensuite, not just RIP. We're talking about cabin with an ensuite.
Yeah.
It's not just a standard cabin. It's not it's not your Bedoyan tent. It's none of that nonsense. It's not your standard camping.
Go on, Robin. How much did it cost for us to do the ensuite cabin? To get all together, all in the tub.
2-person ensuite cost us. This is what came out my bank. £2,223.31.
Does that include the ticket to actually get in the festival?
Yeah, so that's everything. That's your whole RIP package. That's your cabin with an ensuite.
Okay.
And your weekend pass, Wednesday through to Sunday. It's everything. There's
access to guest area.
Merch
parking, bundle.
Everything. That is everything.
Right.
Which,
so no additional extras. And how much is a regular ticket just to get into general camping? 300 and something pounds.
Let's say 350. We've never done general, so.
Yeah, it's a lot more.
Quite a bit more.
There's a lot more.
But you're on shower. This year.
Can we justify it? Probably not.
This year's prices.
Go on. Oh yes, how much is it this year?
So I had a look just before we've done this video, and there's still cabin with en suites available. The exact same as what we've had.
Okay.
Bearing in mind it was 111.65 per person, so 1,111, right? This year it's about 1,500 per person.
So it's an extra like £400 each.
It's a lot. It's a big increase.
So it's an extra. So if we were to go again this year using that package, it'd cost us an extra £800 total.
And I don't know. Like, I don't know if this is just because this is a bit like, so what today is the 18th of December. It's not December at all. 18th of October. We will have bought them tickets probably, I know we got them not far from release because we tried to buy them on release, which would have been June 2024. But we couldn't get them, and then they popped up in August. We got them in about July, August.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know if that's anything to do with because the prices are a lot cheaper then, like if you buy them earlier. So it's like, you've seen the increase we've bought Park Farm for next year. When we were trying to buy tickets, say they were about 700. By the end of it, they were 790. Like it's a big, like per person, it's a big increase. So I don't know if that's anything to do with it. Like the only thing I can say with download is if you're gonna go and you're gonna do something like this and you know you want to do it,
buy it as soon as the release is available,
Yeah.
as soon as possible, because we're looking in October. Yes, they still have availability, but it's an extra 400 quid each, which is a lot of money.
Yeah.
But for
Was
the 222 free, no, 222 free 31.
Was it worth it?
Would you pay that again? Bearing in mind I do all the finances, so.
Well, yeah. So in our house, I'm lucky. Robin does all the money stuff, which is fine for me. So to me, I just sort of turn up. I'm not really fussed.
Passenger princess.
I'm a passenger princess when it comes to that. But no, we are super fortunate in the sense that we could afford to do that, and that's fine and everything. But I'm excited to do what we're doing next year in terms of
what are we doing next year?
We're doing Park Farm, but we're gonna do it in a sort of camper van situation, aren't we?
Yeah, but we don't have any electricity, so we're relying on having something with solar power.
Yes. So, yeah.
It'll be interesting.
Yeah. Is it worth it? It's a different question to would I do it again. So would I do it again? Yes, absolutely, I would.
Is it worth it?
Is it worth it?
If you had to pay the one, so not the 111. If you had to pay this year's price right now, so the 1,500, would you pay it?
I'd be wincing, but I might do. Yeah. I'd struggle. Now I know that it's all right for me. Most chaps, we usually just go along for a ride, don't we? But when I know the detail of it, that's when I'm in my worst place, because I'm like, oh no, I'm a bit tight like that. So
I think the fact that we've done it a bit cheaper than it would have been this year.
Yeah.
We know, like for that price, we paid 790 quid each.
Yeah.
So say 800 quid each for Park Farm.
Right.
Just nothing other than obviously the RIP facilities and stuff like that, but you get nothing. For an extra 300 quid that was that worth having your own bathroom, your own toilet, your own...
For an extra 300 quid?
Each.
Yeah.
Was it worth it?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Yeah, but was it... So if you look at this year's price, it's an extra 700. No, it's extra 600 quid. Wait, my maths is... I've had a few tricks doing that. No, it's 700 quid, yeah.
That's steep. Ultimately, you get to decide what's worth it to you or not. And this is not a case of, you can afford it, you can't afford it. It doesn't really matter what you can afford. It ultimately comes down to what you feel is the right thing at that moment in time. And for us...
Are you going to ask me?
Suppose. Is it worth it, Robin?
I've already said to you, and I said this at the end of download in 2025, I want to do the exact same again because it's ruined it for me.
Yeah.
It has. Like, it's just, like, for me personally, like, I'm very particular about showers. I don't like sharing other showers. Like, you have metalhead hair all over the gaff in the shower, and you can get there at 7 o'clock in the morning. Hair. It's just like hair everywhere. How do people... Like, we're so short. How do people get the hair as high as they do?
People are tall.
It's just a massive ick. Like, it's a massive ick. It's
what, being tall or the hair?
No, the hair.
Oh, okay.
Just like random people's hair, like just everywhere. It's just, wait, sorry, but we have this thing when we go away, I can't have a shower curtain because I've got a fear of shower curtain, of people's germs and hair and stuff being trapped in the shower curtain. It's just an absolute fear of mine. So when we go to a festival and we're sharing showers with other people, it really freaks me out when there's other people there. Anyway, that's very much a me thing. But this is like, so when we've done download before, we've done it every year where we just like share the shower and stuff, and I've had some terrible experiences in them showers. Even in RIP and outside of RIP, it's been hard work for me personally. It has ruined it now because I know I've got that freedom, and like we booked Park Farm thinking we'd get a tent, and I've already said no, we're going to hire a camper van, and we're going to get a camper van that's got water that we can just bring the water, solar power, we get a shower in there just for me, because I'd have to get up at like 6 a.m. to go and get like one of the first showers with no queue, no people, no nothing. I just have to go and get that, and I'd still be grossed out by it. And again, that is just me, and that is like a very particular thing by me. But this is like completely like took that like fear away from me as we had our own shower. It wasn't the best,
But you know,
But it was your own space.
It was your own space,
yeah.
and you know it's yours, and you know you're the only one who's been there. Like, we share a shower every day. It doesn't bother me that you were in my shower. If there's a hair in there, it's either that was probably it's more like that. But if there's a hair in there, it's like, oh shit, it's my hair. But it's just, it has this experience. If you can afford it, like, go for it. But it will ruin your experience going forward.
In a positive way.
In a positive way, yeah, because
completely ruined download because it was so good.
It was so good, like
that is the worry though, isn't it? Because we'll go next year and it might not be as good from an accommodation perspective. Like the lineup and all that stuff is completely separate. The experience in the arena completely separate. But from an accommodation specific perspective,
it can make or break it, can't it?
Yeah, it does. It does now put us in a position
where we're going to compare.
Where we're going to be like, oh, well, that wasn't as good as that really good thing that we had. But,
and that's why we said we'll take a camper van, because we can just rent a camper van, and we know, like, I can get a shower there. Like, you're not as fussed as I am. And
no, it's a bit easy for guys anyway, to be fair.
Yeah. But, like, we can just, like, stock it up with water. I can get a shower and, you know, happy days.
Yeah.
Like, I do have that ability to bring down a mood if I'm in a twat of a mood.
No, you do not. Don't be like that.
But for me, it was worth. For me, it was worth. It was worth it. It was worth every penny. And if we didn't have as much as we did next year, I'd be doing it again. It's just because we've got a few holidays next year.
We do. Yeah, we do.
So we were being sensible. But I think 2027. Depending on how the camper van situation goes, if that goes really well, we'll probably get a camper van again, because the idea of Park Farm is great. I'd love to be in Park Farm, but at the same time, I don't want to have to share a shower, and that's just me.
Okay.
But it was fantastic.
Good. Okay, so that was our download RIP review, and God help you if you've made it this far. We have barely made it this far.
We've covered a lot.
We've covered quite a lot, and we hope it's been informative for you. If you guys were there, I'm sure you'll have seen some of the stuff that we've talked about already. But there's a million things that we didn't cover. So let us know down in the comments if you saw something in RIP that we haven't mentioned. But also, if anyone's got any questions or needs any advice or any tips or anything like that, feel free to get in touch with us anytime. It's not an issue. And we'll give you as much as sort of many tips and hints as we can. And we'll see you at Download next year. Anything to add, Robin?
No. I was just checking my notes.
Anything on the notes?
I've drew a lovely picture at the bottom there.
Of who?
At the bottom.
Oh, I thought you said of someone.
It's like the grass and some flowers and moons.
As you can see, we're delirious.
It's been a long night.
See you at Download.